They say every outlaw learns two truths out here in the Badlands. The first is that nothing grows unless something bleeds for it. And the second is that every man owes his life to a woman he'll never understand. The drifter didn't know her name at first. Most don't. Around here, she's just called the Matriarch. The quiet force that keeps the frontier from eating itself alive. Some say she ain't a queen, but she carries herself like one. Not with a crown, but with a backbone carved from hard seasons and a heart big enough to shelter the whole damn desert. If it asked her to. She lives on the edge of the Red Canyon fields, where the soil is cracked, the wind is angry, and nothing grows unless it wants to. But under her hands, the land softens. The earth listens. The world remembers how to breathe. The drifter came to her half-starved, half-lost, and half-ready to give up. She didn't ask his name, or his sins, or the ghost sleeping behind his eyes. She poured him water, set bread on the table, told him to sit, told him to rest, not with the tenderness of a mother, but with the authority of someone who knows what a man needs before he does. And that scared him more than any gun ever could. "You wanderers," she said, her voice warm but iron steady, "always think survival means running. But growth ain't born in motion. It's born in stillness." She taught him the laws of creation, the ones written long before any preacher, any sheriff, any book. The law of tending, the law of patience, the law of giving what you want to receive. The law of standing your ground until the world stops shaking, while the sun dipped low and the desert glowed like firelit gold. She pressed seeds into his palm. "Everything you plant," she whispered, "begins with a choice. So choose what you want to live for." And for the first time on his long, lonely road, the drifter understood the Matriarch wasn't just a woman. She was the land itself, the mother of the frontier, the pulse beneath every outlaw heartbeat. The silent promise that life will return if you're brave enough to nurture it. When he left her homestead at dawn, his pack was a little heavier, but his soul was a little lighter. He didn't look back, not out of disrespect, but because he knew she'd always be there, rooted like an ancient tree, blessing every soul who needed a place to lay down their burden and begin again. That is the Matriarch. The Empress, the creator, the nurturer, the fire that grows things instead of burning them. And every man who walks the Badlands carries her wisdom with him. whether he admits it or not.